This quick walkthrough video will guide you through how to use the Poe Story Bear and the Play Story Creator app. The first thing you need to do is go to the App Store for your device. The Story Creator app for Poe Story Bear is available on the iOS App Store or the Google Play Store on Android. Before starting the app for the first time, ensure your bear has batteries and is powered on. The battery compartment and power switch are located under the flap on the bottom of Poe. Turn on your bear using the power switch. If the ears flash, your bear already has batteries. If not, you will need a Phillips screwdriver to open the battery compartment and insert 4 AA batteries. After installing the app and inserting the batteries, you are ready to start making stories with your Poe Story Bear. Before starting the app, turn on Poe. The ear on your left, if you are facing Poe, will blink blue, indicating he is ready to connect. For the remainder of the video, when I mention the bear's left or right ear, I mean your left or right side. Now, start the app. You may see a message from your device's operating system asking if you want to allow the app to use Bluetooth. Make sure to say yes. If you say no, the app will not function, and reinstalling the app will not fix this. Now, choose your preferred language. The language you choose will be set in your profile and will affect both the on-screen text and the language Poe uses when telling stories. Next, you will get a pop-up message reminding you that Poe needs Bluetooth access to work. This message will have 2 buttons, either OK or Do Not Show Again. Click one of these buttons to confirm you have read the message. Next, you will see the validation screen. At this stage, the app is connecting to your bear and storing the toy in our database. Make sure Poe's blue ear changes from blinking blue to solid blue. This indicates that he is connected via Bluetooth Low Energy to your device. Poe actually has 2 Bluetooth connections. One allows your app to control Poe. The other enables streaming stories without downloading them first. The validation process may take 10 to 15 seconds to complete. Next, you will see the End User Licensing Agreement. This contains all the legal rules for using Poe. Click the checkbox and then accept to move on. Now you will set up your profile. This information helps Poe create personalized stories and use language that suits you. Poe will not say names that are offensive. If Poe never mentions your name, try using your real first name instead of a nickname. Your age is also very important. The age you select will influence the types of stories you receive and the language Poe uses. Poe might even wish you a happy birthday when your special day comes around. You need to fill in all fields and click on the circle to create an avatar for yourself before continuing. You can update this information at any time and also change the app and Poe to any language you want by adjusting the language in your profile. You can access your profile later by clicking the gear icon in the upper right corner of the screen. If your bear is new, there will likely be firmware updates required to update Poe's software. When prompted, choose Update Now. It is important not to turn off Poe or exit the app while this update is underway. The progress bar will move during the update, and you may see the ears flash intermittently. Each update could take up to 90 seconds, and you may see multiple updates in a row. When all updates are complete, you will see an Update Complete dialog. It is recommended to turn Poe off, wait 3 seconds, and turn him back on to fully reset his software. Now, you should be on the main menu. The main menu is where you start every time you open the app. The house icon in the upper left is the Home button. Clicking this from any screen will take you back to the main menu. To the right of that is your story tokens. Each Poe Bear comes with a certain number of included story tokens. Each story you create costs 1 token. Additional tokens will soon be available via in-app purchases. Playing stories from your library does not cost any tokens, so you can replay stories you've created as many times as you like. The icon on the far right at the top of the screen takes you to Settings, where you can edit your profile. The bear head-shaped icon next to the settings gear indicates Poe's connection status. To stream the story to Poe, go to your device's Bluetooth settings and pair it with Poe. You only need to do this once. After pairing, return to the app. If the bear head-shaped icon next to the settings gear is green, Poe is fully connected. If it is white, Poe is connected for streaming only. If it is red with an exclamation mark, Poe is not connected. If you see red, ensure that Poe is turned on and that his ears are lit. Now, it's time to create your first story. There are 3 ways to create stories. Create New Story lets you choose all the characters and ideas for your story. Surprise Story creates a story for you automatically. Suggest Ideas for Me allows Poe to suggest ideas, but you can adjust them before creating the story. Each story type costs 1 story token to create. The Story Library button takes you to a screen with all the stories you've created. Here, you can copy stories to Poe or delete them from his memory. When Poe is not connected to the app, he can only play stories you've previously saved to his memory. Use the left ear, blue ear, to cycle through story titles. Poe will say the title of each story. To play a story, press the right ear, green ear. This will begin playing the selected story. Press the right ear again to pause the story. Press it once more to resume. To stop the story and cycle to the next title, press the left ear. When connected to the app, these ear buttons are not used. The app will control story playback and pausing. When you create a new story, you'll start on the Story Type selection screen. Choose the type of story you want to make, such as a fairy tale or adventure. Click the Next button to continue. Note: sometimes the button doesn't turn orange, but you can still click it. This is a known bug and will be fixed soon. Now you'll see the Ideas page, the main screen for building your story. There are over 500 ideas to choose from, divided into 4 categories: characters, things, plot devices, and settings. Experiment with these for creative results. Characters and things are self-explanatory. Plot devices are ideas that shape the storyline. Settings determine where the story takes place. If you choose real-world cities as settings, Poe will include interesting details about those locations. The ideas you select will greatly influence the outcome of the story. You can choose up to 12 ideas, but the best results usually come with 8 or fewer. For fun, try mixing crazy or unexpected ideas for surprising results. To add an idea to your story, click the icon. The selected idea will appear in the lower section of the screen. To remove an idea, click the X on the icon in the lower section. Characters have a special feature. Clicking a character once adds them to the story. Clicking again makes them a hero, green outline. Clicking a third time makes them a villain, red outline. Clicking a fourth time reverts them to a neutral character. When you've chosen your ideas, click the Next button to create the story. You will be asked to confirm spending a story token. Click OK to proceed, or close the dialog if you change your mind. Once your story is generated, you'll see options to play it on your device or through Poe. Click Play Story. If the story doesn't play through Poe, go to your device's Bluetooth settings and pair it with Poe. You only need to do this once. After pairing, return to the app and click Play Story. If the story doesn't play through Poe, toggle the play option to device and back to bear. If the issue persists, consult the FAQ.
Hey there, Riley. Did you know that in some parts of the world, a cowboy might ride a horse?
To save a story to Poe for offline playback, use the Download button. It's best not to download stories while streaming to avoid glitches. Finally, the Story Library lets you manage your stories. You can play, copy, or delete stories from this screen. Icons indicate whether a story is saved on Poe. A hollow bear icon means the story is not saved. A solid orange icon means it is saved. To copy a story to Poe, click the hollow bear icon next to the story title. Poe's ears will flash during the transfer, and the icon will turn orange when completed. To delete a story from Poe, click the solid orange bear icon. That concludes your walkthrough of the Poe Story Bear and the Story Creator app. We hope you and Poe enjoy making stories together.